Hey everyone, this is round two. Yes, you're first this time. Actually, you and Nevin were first. Let's get Brooks back.
All that we told you, man. Who first and who second
Okay.
and who third. I can't hear the talk back, right? Barely. Yeah. Well, actually, yeah, I could hear it.
You
So,
can? Okay, cool. So you're gonna play two songs for us, and then we're gonna get everyone to ask you some questions.
so I actually put like a quick little 4 minute transition
Okay,
songs.
okay, okay.
When the last one on, I'm gonna give you the signal. You just let me know when you're ready, and I'll cut out.
All right, all right.
All right. So basically, I put together some songs to demonstrate how I feel about the culture and everything this year. You know. So this one of my songs for the year. I really like this song. This song bad.
Yeah.
It could be water, it could be rum, it could be NSC, everything going down. It could be water, it could be rum, it could be NSC, everything going down. I'm not a vocalist, but you see nowadays,
That's fine.
I'm so happy. I just want to sing everything. Yeah! That's what I'm going to for you too again. Boom, 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 big up collective. Big time. Can you feel the love in the air? La la la, la la la, la la la.
Hey.
Açúcar, 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 açúcar. Hey. hey. We ain't got it. This one is for the promoters and them. Hey. Once I train you, reach in your pet is nice. We don't mean to be boss and boss, they can't party like we.
Oh my goodness, that was great. My phone is a little hot.
This is the next one.
Yeah.
Question
You've been getting.
time.
Yes, question time. I got one question for you that came from Truma. There were many founders which played integral part towards the development of a national instrument of Trinidad and Tobago. Which area do you think we need to strongly focus on in the future?
Wait, say that one more time.
One more time. There were many founders.
Right.
Sorry, I talk a little fast. I'm sorry.
No, that's nothing. I just missed the first part. That was it. There was many
Okay.
founders.
There were many founders which played an integral part towards the national instrument.
Right.
Yeah. Do you want me to continue?
What we should focus on?
Yeah. Strongly focus on.
I don't think we should focus on anyone in particular because everyone connects to everyone at the end of the day. That's why we having the issues that we have now. We have a strong disconnect because everybody wants to tell their story, not the story. If you tell the story, it will connect to his story and her story.
Right.
So I believe we just need to put out the history. Stop holding it. Stop holding it on the block and holding it on a talk and a rum talk. Let me start to put out some books. Let me collaborate on us. I'm not going to, again, I had to hush. I'm learning to hush because I've done that before, hence me being solo now.
Right.
Can't tell everybody everything. They will try to run with it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. All right. So we have to focus on everything instead of just
Don't just
one
think
thing.
it's just one of the come on, everybody, the amount of people that make sacrifices. Please, there's some people I just met that done some stuff in some places. I didn't know it had pan in Alaska. I didn't know it had pan in certain places. But these guys who brought it there were who? That's what we have to count on. It doesn't matter, you know.
Yeah.
You know, the favoritism thing had to stop.
Yeah. So I didn't get to ask you this, but can you give us a little fun fact about yourself?
I am very animated.
Okay.
Very expressive. I might say what I had to say, but 2 minutes after I good.
Okay.
So a lot of people don't understand that expression is just an expression sometimes. A reaction is just a reaction sometimes. That don't mean they're total feelings. But yeah, so I'm very animated, very can't hide my expressions. If I feel some type of way, you're gonna know. Okay?
Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. I'll keep that up here.
Like my band this year, listen.
Yeah.
Hey, imagine I do not knock my pan. Anybody walking my yard knows that I do not knock the pan. You know why? If I can teach 3-year-olds to 12-year-olds that when I walk in the room, all they could get are their last few minutes, but once I do this, you better tell somebody. Listen, for the first 2 weeks, it was problems, you know, but the good thing is it started with like 5 people, then 6 people in the pan yard. So eventually, these little kids was like, oh, And then eventually when big people come in here and trying to the thing, when I do so from behind the drums, everybody like, yo, we just seen to the thing, what's up? Within 2 minutes, my band ready to practice. You know, so
That's
simple
good.
things like that
Mm-hmm.
just change the whole aura of the band, like vibe. So imagine you taking notes right now.
Yeah.
No, you know, rush home from work, had to pick up your daughter, drop she did this thing, and rush to the pan, you take fishing your little notes in the corner here, and I come like you, can, let me go.
Yeah.
So all them things, there's a lot of things that we have to eradicate from how we operate with the instrument. So
Mm-hmm.
it's a lot of things, so many
Yeah.
things, so many
Yeah.
things. Yeah.
Okay. Panman HD has a
Kenneth
question.
boy, bless up, big brother. Me
Uh,
and Kenneth used to play Exodus. We got
okay.
videos together and stuff.
Okay. Are any one of you guys going to post
Kern
them?
too.
Because
Kern was there too.
are we
Kern
going to post
song.
any of these videos?
Yeah, one of them I have on my page that
Just
have the.
one?
I think that's that. I don't care what anybody say. That video is the most vibe Exodus video ever had. We was
Okay.
in. I think we was in Frankfurt on one of these places. Kern
Mm-hmm.
or Kenneth could help me. He was in Frankfurt on one of these places playing in front of the parliament, and we set up. It's cold outside. We have these thin red long sleeve t-shirts like it's supposed to help us, right? But you know what
Mm-hmm.
helped us?
What?
We had a soca medley with
Oh, okay.
we all
Yeah.
them song on them. So
Yeah.
whole time bass.
Oh my goodness.
We were sweating when we was done.
That was a good thing.
Yeah, that video, boss.
Okay. I'm gonna look through your page now.
And the headband. Yes.
Okay. So
Vibes, man.
Kenneth's question is, what would be your major focus of your music school? Would it be theory, practical, combination of both, or would it be
So,
more mentoring?
so a combination of both. So, I'm very honest. Y'all know I keep it real. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not trying to be the greatest musician in the world. I'm just trying to give the best input I can give. Sometimes that is shutting up and playing one note every 15 bars.
Right.
And the whole band rocking, right?
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I'm not trying to be no big musician and play a bunch of jazz lines. I'm not on the jazz scale. I'm more a neo soul R&B guy. I'm a lover guy. I'm not into
Mm-hmm.
all that. I'm
Right.
talking to you what you understand what I say.
Right.
So, hi, how you doing? You know? Yeah,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So
All right. So you're slowly
focus would
focused
be on both. The
on both.
approach in which again the launch in September, or the look out for it. Follow Brooks Arts Academy on Instagram. Everything is being formulated now, the website, everything is getting done
Mm-hmm.
currently. So
Nice.
we're going. So we're
Nice.
gonna be launching some things very soon.
Nice. Um, what age group are you focused on for your school? Like, where are you starting? What
Um
age group are you starting?
any.
Any?
It's
Okay.
of course beginner, intermediate, advanced.
Mm-hmm.
Playing more playing than the. But my main approach actually, and I think this is why I can ask the question. My main approach is actually to find the best ways to relate the instrument to music. So the
Mm,
simple things like the circle of fifths and how we use it, and certain things that we can learn on a basic level from beginning stage, so that we don't have these
mm-hmm.
issues when we come out to college or anyway. So that's my main focus, to help make it relatable to the instrument in as many forms as possible.
Okay. Okay. What made you decide to migrate to the States, if you don't mind me asking? Was it for school or was it a personal?
Say that one more time. Sorry.
What made you decide to migrate to the States? Was it a
Um,
personal thing or was that for school?
it's both. So
Both?
my mother was living in the States for how much years, sacrificing for the family. And
Mm-hmm.
I was home living the life,
Right.
getting on wine. Have people thinking I have 1,000 girls or anything, you know. Uh,
Yeah.
but at the age of 19 going on 20, I was saving up to buy my car like literally the year before I left. And it was like
Mm-hmm.
a few months before I left, I found out I was leaving. So
Oh, okay.
it was like a whole array of things. I got my car and all of that, and I was like, I was working at Sound Electronics. I was done touring with Exodus. Like we had like 3-4 tours a year. So
Mm.
at 19, 20, I had done already touched the world. I was comfortable. So I was at Sanj, and this guy did walk in, and he was talking about Berklee College of Music. And when I hear about Berklee, I was like, let me do my research. I did my research, and I was like, yo, if I had to study anywhere, this is the place I will go. Long story
Mm.
short, Kenneth was at NIU at the time. Kenneth and Sophia Sobero was
Mm-hmm.
amazing as well. They were at NIU, so I was even studying NIU, Costart, or UE. But then I was like, for me being, I'm not a, all right, so I'm intelligent, but I'm not like, I'm street smart more than book smart.
Right.
But that don't say I don't have the intelligence to be on the book smart, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like in the classroom, teachers used to hate me because I would not be in class and still pass the class.
Oh, you're one of
They used
those.
to expel me, do me all kind of wickedness, call me all
Yeah.
kind of thing because I have more money than them in their pocket, and then that used to make me show off even more. You just vex because I don't come from Japan. You can't even leave your house. Da, da, da.
Right.
Expel. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
so yo, when I remember how I was, I'm so proud to be who I am now.
Yeah.
So proud.
Yeah. Even Devon gave you some flowers, some congratulations.
Yeah, man. Give thanks,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
You as well, bro. I never even
Um,
admit to Duvon. We talking all things pan. I never admit to Duvon, but Duvon was the reason I started soloing.
oh,
Duvon,
okay.
if you remember this, it had a night of Panorama J. I think could have been the last year. It could have been the year by Flower Mill. Earl Brooks and Friends was practicing by Harmonite's Pan Yard. And Duvon came in late.
Oh.
My father was like, "Why what thing?" And Duvon coming with the cool self like, "I'm to you, but just start the tune now, man." And put down a friggin' solo. That is where most of my fire does come from. People don't even know. I never even admit that to
Wow.
him. God hear me. So you admit something to me, I admit something to you, bro.
Yeah.
Blessings, big bro.
Wow.
Then he came
That's
in and played
amazing.
a solo, and from then I was like, I'm about to play. I'm
Mm.
about to play. And anybody who met me ever since then could tell you, I never asked nothing. I would come behind the pan and just start.
Hmm. Wow. Good to know.
Real talk. God is my
Wow.
witness, bro.
Yeah.
So,
Wow. That's amazing. I don't know if you know this, but Pantastics is my father, Cecil George. Uh, he wants to know if you remember he gave you some sticks
when I was a child,
when you were a child. Yeah.
there's some wicked people, man. Why you didn't ask me if I remember meeting? Were you there last year when I came to Canada at any point of time?
It
Was he
depends
there?
where. It
He wasn't
depends
there.
where in Canada, because
Oh,
I,
well then,
yeah.
if he was there, he would have said, "Okay, I met you last year." Don't worry about. Don't do that now.
Well, he's in Trinidad now, so I mean.
Okay. Oh man, listen, I have
Oh,
so many of those stories.
yeah.
Six and them girls. Hi.
Do you see the question from Chuma?
Um, I mean, hence me not knocking the pan. You wouldn't see me putting my pan on the ground and them kind of thing. If I do, I might
Mm,
hold it in the skirt, but I hold it between my legs. It's never away from me or on the ground on the grass, like whole face down. It might be on the skirt, but I literally holding it between my legs. And it's because I had to do something real quick and pick up everything, and then But
hmm.
it's drums we dealing with. At
Yeah.
the end of the day, it's drums we dealing with, and that again is why we having so much disconnection right now and so much dysfunctionality with the culture and everything. It's because we don't follow certain respects for it. You
Mm,
understand? Eating
yeah.
over your drum and these kind of things. You don't see people treating their djembe a certain way. You don't see people treating their sax a certain way. We have to
Hmm.
operate. I remember when again, EXO stories, man.
Yeah.
Kenneth, Kern, we went to Japan in '05.
Uh-huh.
And I remember going for the first show that we had. This was not even the planned show. Going into an auditorium in Osaka. And there was a chrome 6 bass made by Guppy Brown.
What?
When that, yeah, I think it was a lady that played it. Well, I can't remember when the band played or whatever, but I think it was a lady that played it when I saw it. The way that pan sang inside there and not a fingerprint, nothing. Every time I see everybody operating with them, they clean the pan, they put it back in the case, everything. Ever since that, my hands just perspire a lot.
Mm-hmm.
If you know me, you know my hands perspire a lot. Anybody in Exodus could remember, come and check my pan. I had a pan, well, Exodus used to give me fresh pans. I used to take care of my pan. As I done practice, I have to dry wipe my pan. I'm not even using polish.
Mm-hmm.
I have to dry wipe my pan. Otherwise, if I use polish and them kind of thing, it started turning brown.
Yeah.
You know? So I used to literally sit down and next day when I come, I practice thing and I vex when my hands sweat. But hey, maintenance, these are some of the things, and that's why pan will work for me the way it would work for me, because I treat my pan with a certain level of respect and tradition, you know, so that goes to answer things. So yeah.
Awesome. So there's another question from Kenneth. As an arranger, tell us about how you got into arranging. Is there a plan before you get to the Panyard, or do you base your arrangements on the vibe in the moment?
So as much as I may have a template up here, because being blessed with perfect pitch, I can hear full arrangement, everything up here, orchestra, everything. Can I literally sit behind a computer and score it out yet? No.
I'm not
Do I
there
have
yet
the
either.
patience to do it either? No.
No.
I'm working on these things, I swear. We all are work in progress, you understand? But, you know, to answer kind of question, for the last few times that I did it, it was because the songs that I did had an impact on me for them time. Like, when the first one was really when I went back to do Exo Cubs, we did Vagabond. I did Vagabond for them. There's the preliminaries recording that we ran second in the Panyard. No, I think, we ran second in the Panyard, right? We had no intro and all of that. But anyhow, Vagabond, when I heard that song, Lord knows. And I just found out that it's somebody that I be gigging with on a regular here that produce it. Roots Records, who plays for a lot of artists out here. I didn't even know he produced the song. Just the other day they put it up. Like, I'm like, nah. But that song literally invoked a spirit in me that whole season. You understand? And then it's the following year that I arranged the song. Then the next one was Calypso, GBM. I did that up here. That was a whole transformation by itself, because I got the band a month before the Panorama up here. And then a lot of so-called people that I thought were friends and stuff was like, yeah, come in, I will come and help you. Half of them no show. I had to pelt out of my pocket that I really was big. That was the year that I started actually like making comfortable money with my gigs and as a business now, so I could start to invest or whatever. I had to pelt out money out my pocket to pay them some players to come and play. And then long story short, while I'm playing, I'm watching these same people who say they's my friend, watching me and jamming. Yeah, man, you're something good, boy.
Right.
You know, but when I heard Calypso, I was like, yo, this is so me. I feel like it should be with the Calypso. Like you inject it straight to my blood. What? I wanted that. That's me, boy. You understand? Boom, I come and do that song. You understand? A lot of people was like, yo, if you had a band, well, would you help me? Like your uncle is the owner who? Come on. Like, right? Anyhow, you know, so, and then after that, the last time was for Junior Panorama up here the following year. There's a song that was totally looked over by Voice. You see how everybody hung in down Voice now? After he did Cheers for Life and that stuff, that following year he did a song called Perfect World.
Yes.
If you listen to Perfect World, I don't know if it's because I born Chini. Every time I hear that song, my pulses race. And then, so when I did that with the kids, bruh, up to now I can't get a proper recording because everything was just all over the place. I get a recording and it's still, but again,
You'll get
do
there.
it yourself.
You'll get it.
We gonna do it yourself from now on. We got this. You
Yes.
understand?
Yes.
But yeah, so it's normally because of the impact that the song have on me, and normally I really don't come with a template or nothing. I just come with that vibe that the song have with me, and when I get around some instruments or some pans, then I just start putting stuff and formulating easy. I'll hit two notes, and while I'm hitting the two notes, I'm hearing everything up here. That's what people listen. Well, a lot of people would get that experience as well, and people wouldn't understand. But yeah. I hit in two notes, but I'm hearing the full thing here. So when you're watching me back, you're like, you know, it's you. Yeah, all the way in it, all the way.
Yeah. So when you see that, just let you be. Just let you be.
Facts.
Oh, goodness. So, there's another question here by J.R. Chills. We have heard for decades about the division within the steel pan community. Sorry?
No.
Okay. What would you suggest or think we can do to bridge that gap?
I said it earlier. We need to stop pushing our own agendas and have a open forum for all of us, not my forum for you and my forum for this one to try to highlight anybody. Open forum for everybody. There's a lot of people that don't even play pan that have 1,001 things to bring to the market. Y'all want to know why my network is the way it is? Because I'm not trying to do the same things in pan. I'm trying to bring other things in pan. So the people that I would bring to my forums when I'm ready to start these things are people that have Grammys and this, that, and the other to say, well, you know, if you take the instrument and do stuff like this, then da-da-da-da-da. Because, you know, if it worked for piano and sax and this and the other, why wouldn't it work for pan? This is the things we need to do. Stop. Me. Sometimes some of us have taken sacrifices. I look like I'm a me person, but y'all don't even know. I could be in the same big houses, driving the same big cars, all of these things. I could hustle down the instrument too. But I learned that my pathway is not that. I have to take a sacrifice in order for the instrument to reach in a way that we could get stamps. We could have Grammy nominations, not shun. And I get a Grammy nominations. Look, just go ahead me. Just yesterday, I heard a recording of Robbie Greenidge on Earth, Wind and Fire. I never even heard that project. I thought I knew all Earth, Wind and Fire songs. I never even heard that project.
Right.
Robbie Greenidge record with Earth, Wind and Fire. Simple things that some of us don't know. I mean, I'm
don't know.
One. So these are that's we just need to open it up, bro. Open it up.
Yeah, for sure. Duvon has a question. As I grew up, I got older to accept the pan is more than a pair of sticks. Seeing that you're, sorry, I can barely say it. Seeing that you are into it full time, what would you say is a strong point in contribution of the growth of the steel pan?
Not doing the norm, like sacrificing the payday for instance, I could have been teaching in many schools, making how much money and all of this, but I decided, you know what, I already put in 2 years into a school. I've already been teaching my own curriculum. Time to bring this home. You know, a lot of people think because I'm out here, I don't want to be home. No, I'm making a sacrifice. So when I come home, we can step off. We can, you know, like I made mistakes before where I've left networks without a platform to go back to. So at the end of the day, we just need to, again, we all say it, we need to brand and come together and really not just preach it. We need to live it.
Actually do it. Yeah.
You know, that's it.
Yeah, I 100% agree.
Yeah.
Pern has a question. What is your aim in the future of your musical career? Is it a soloist, producer, drummer?
Man, you know, there's no limit on Brooks, boy. Non-stop. I'm the thing is I'm constantly pushing myself away from myself. So that makes me jump into things that I never thought I would do. And then because I, again, like I said, I never do anything halfway. I usually
Right.
notice that I have a nip for it. And then I'm like, oh shoot, I'm doing a little editing project here and sending it to my boy for him to do it. And so now it's like so many different things. Acting, producing. I'm not even going to say nothing yet. But when certain things come out,
Okay. You heard it here first, guys.
we going to be like Stevie Wonder up in this place.
Okay. We'll be looking out for that for sure.
Yeah, there's a lot of things we're about to do for it, man.
Awesome. I'm trying to see if there's any more questions.
Nancy Grammy, indeed. Y'all need to see that video, that Jamaica video. That's all I'm
Yeah.
saying. That's a hint into how Brooks is going. Let's just put
Okay.
it that way.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Chuma has a question. Creating arrangements is simply magical and deals with life, emotions, and experiences. But scoring and orchestration helps you with your work, and for it to be rightly published internationally. I don't know if that's a question or if that's a statement.
I think that's a statement.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all the questions. Unless anyone else has any questions. What else is going on with you? You have so much going on.
Listen, hey. Y'all want to know why I don't drink so much, but I fly a lot? Because I need to come. I be coming down. Some do it to fly. I do it to come down so I can relate to y'all in the clouds.
Okay.
So,
that's fair.
There's so much going on up there. So
yeah.
God knows,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I just want to thank you so much for being on this platform.
Listen,
I appreciate it.
You, like I said, this brings awareness to a lot of people, So thank you for doing this. I'm looking forward to seeing y'all on Friday. Let me see what you got in that bag.
I mean,
I got stick. Looking forward to see, man. Hey.
All right. Hopefully, let me know. Critique me when you see it.
I'm gonna tell you all the good stuff first, anyhow. Is if you want the honest opinion or you want an opinion. If you want the opinion, you can get the opinion. If you want the honest opinion, and you can take it.
Honest.
All right.
Honest. It'll help me grow. I may hate you for it. I may hate you for it, but I appreciate it.
But you know what? You know when you grow and you come and the next time you're on a stage with me, you go hit me so.
Yeah.
And then I go watch you like. Anyone who tell you to do that? But that's what we talk about. We had to push.
Yeah, for sure. Bree has a question before we go. Can you talk about some of your compositions and importance of writing original music for Steel Pan?
So I have so much stuff just archived here that for years, of course, like I said, I've always wanted to do so much, but when you're around people that not running at the same pace, you just start stacking and stacking and stacking and stacking. I'm blessed that I was, again, like I said, when my fire died, when I was explaining earlier on, and it got relit by a wind, because it was like red stick, amber stick, right? That's what happened. It was amber stick, a wind pass, smoke. And I was like, yo, man, you know what? Let me really show, because, all right, so writing for Steel Pan, it's very crucial because one, Steel Pan can have its own genre. We don't think like that.
Yeah.
Right? We want to say Steel Pan jazz or Steel Pan this. How far they don't play jazz? What we doing?
Right.
You understand? But we can have our own genre. Like we have Steel Pan music, which is a whole heap of genres of music. We can have our own thing, So it's that's why I try not to go into my brain. I go there, and then it's like, it's a maze sometimes.
Right.
So it is very important to create the music so that one, as whether it be a pianist, an artist, a arranger, a drill master, whatever, people can get an understanding of what your paintings look like. So for instance, I'm gonna use my truth. Again, for years I was trying to invest in some people that I was painting pictures all day. But you know what? If you go somewhere and you try to paint somebody else's picture, you may not even get the shades that I had.
Right.
It would never be the thing. So you might as well just implement the person that came up with the ideas
Mm-hmm.
than to butter it down, because you're only making yourself look bad in the bigger realm.
Right.
All right. So when I notice at the end of the day, you have to paint your own picture, be your own example, be your own representation. So I was like, okay, let me start putting out my original so people know what Earl Brooks Jr. is about, what my music stands for, the love and peace that comes out of. As much of I had a lot of aggression in my playing for years because of that. Like I was trying to build my own. I was fighting against my own path, which is
Mm-hmm.
the whole pan culture thing. Like I was trying to run under mixing and engineering and all of this stuff heavy. You understand? I
Right.
didn't know everything other than pan.
Right.
A while. And then I run
Mm-hmm.
into a brick wall. God was like, "Where you going? Know yourself. Know
Right.
yourself some more.
Right.
You're still questioning." Right.
Right. Yeah.
Then he was like, all right, Dr. Law, take a little breeze.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now in the low breeze here, okay. So it's very
Mm-hmm.
important to write your own music. And the next part is like a B to the question.
Um.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, so
Yeah.
my compositions, like I said, so that answers. My compositions was more or less my experiences, and it have a lot of like personal experiences to me that are dear to me. So every one of my originals has a story behind it, and
Mm-hmm.
I could, I ain't gonna go there, but we're gonna have the movies and all this stuff soon. So
Okay. All right.
but yeah, everything has a full image for me since I was small. Like again, when we grew up on Michael Jackson, so if I hear
Mm.
Free Willy, dun, dun,
Yeah.
I'm watching it on a video. So from small, my mind has always been Hands Like Lightning, Bless Up Liam
Right.
T. When I see
Yes.
these things at a young age, I'm not coming to just go and do some covers and hee, key.
Mm-hmm.
No. So that has been my image. So every song that I write, the first project, like I said, the Asami project is going to be out of this world. The
Can't
approach
wait.
that I'm going to take, I'm going to have to reach out to our parents on some respect level,
Yeah.
ask them for the okay to use the name, because yeah, out of respect,
Yeah. Yeah. For
But
sure. For sure.
yeah, but yeah, that project is going to be the first, because honestly, she wrote film scoring music for Pam.
Oh, I did not know
The
that.
world was about to hear it. She
Oh
recorded
wow.
her album, mixed and mastered it, handed it out to a few people in Trinidad. I was
Mm-hmm.
blessed to be one of them. I listened to
Wow.
them literally Panorama Week. Saw her Saturday for a brief second, couldn't even tell her nothing. And
Mm-hmm.
then, you know, so I couldn't
Yeah.
even tell her like I like the music or nothing. But she
Mm-hmm.
really inspired me to push to write more, because she wrote film scoring music and she was ready to put it out to the world. And then that shit happened.
Wow.
So I was like, time to put it out, because you never know, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to end on that note, but we should end on
Okay.
that note.
Well, nah, well, yeah, well, we going on
Is there
to the
one more
next
question?
thing, boss.
Okay. Okay.
You
Oh,
catch
oh,
you on a
oh,
free night from tomorrow
oh,
is.
oh. I'll take advantage then. um, UEM has a question. At the same time, oh, keep missing it. At the same time of the festival, the government tried to ban Calibre, which triggered off a riot in the 1800s. Do you think that's where the separation started?
Well, boy, I need some of that history with you talking there, because I didn't know about that.
You didn't? Oh, off, off
See?
camera. Will.
See?
Yeah.
This is why it needs to happen.
Yeah.
We can't
Yeah.
hold this stuff to ourselves. I'm honestly not even aware. I heard the name. I'm
Yeah.
aware of the festival and stuff like that, but I'm not
Mm-hmm.
aware of no riot in the 1800s.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All
Certain
right.
things you might know, but not all the pieces. So let's add
Right.
them up. So I'm open to
Yeah.
have that discussion, but
Yeah. Yeah. For
I don't
sure.
know what about it that you know
Yeah.
had caused
For
that.
me, I think it started like just a little break from there,
Mm,
and everything else is kind of people and their egos and
mm.
wars and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Have
Playing
you
with
seen?
the love.
Yeah. Have you seen the movie Pan the Odyssey?
I've watched it, but I've never actually watched it. Like I went to the
You.
viewing in
Hmm.
Manhattan, and that was it.
That was it. You need to watch it.
Yeah.
I suggest you do
I have a
that.
few people I know was in it too, so
Oh, well, see, you have to watch
yeah,
it.
yeah.
All right. Well, I just want to thank you again for being on our show and our platform.
Bless
It was
you. Thank
amazing.
you. I
You played
appreciate it.
amazingly. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
you.
I'm trying to get back into the touching way of playing again.
Couldn't even tell.
Yeah,
Couldn't even tell.
I was a slammer for a minute, boy.
Yeah.
God,
It
that's
was
a.
amazing.
But thank you so much, and continue pushing the platform. Like again, like we just touching the surface with what we need to be doing with this instrument. So, you
Yes.
know, kudos to you. Good luck
Thank
on
you.
Friday. You know,
Thank you.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure what else is going on this week, but I know. You see, Kenneth, I love you, bro.
What happened? What I
Kenneth just
missed?
sent me the link to it because he know that
Oh, there you go.
as soon as I come up for this week, I was gonna go into it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kenneth. Ooh.
There you go. There
But
you
that's the
go.
thing with
So,
me. I have a bad habit about reading, but if something
mhm.
sparked my interest, one time I'm like, oh, okay, I'm trying to know as much as I can about that.
Yes.
It's gonna add me to other places sometime, but
Oh, you'll get into a rabbit hole.
right.
You'll get into
Can't read
because
the
that
whole
happened to
Bible
me.
one time.
Yep.
It's in pieces.
Yeah.
All right. So bless y'all. Y'all keep
Yes.
safe. Y'all keep
Yes.
sanitary. Continue to push love and happiness. And as Renegades say, pan before ban. You understand? Let me just
Hmm.
push in love, man. Take me out.
Awesome.
Take me out anything.
Yes. And I want to thank everyone watching. Make sure you tune in next Monday. I won't tell you who the guest is. He's been on the show before, so I'm going to keep that little hint.
Boy, yeah, special guest return. You know what thing, boy? This boy.
I do.
What? What?
I do. I do. All
Uh,
right. I want to wish everyone a good night. Stay safe.
Peace.
Good night.